One ships come on calm seas. Do you really understand that quote? Welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets Weekend Edition with me, your host Marcus. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about stress, okay? And why you, me, and anyone you know should avoid stress at all costs. What exactly is stress? The dictionary definition that I looked up for stress is tension or pressure exerted on a material object, okay? Now, if this video is resonating with you, continue to watch, okay? Now think about your life. What pressures, what tensions do you have in your life? Are you worried about your retirement? Are you worried about your mortgage? Are you worried about your friends? Are you worried about your health? Okay, these are all things to think about. Okay, I'm gonna address these problems throughout the video, so continue to watch, and I appreciate you. So one reason I became self-employed is because I was thinking about, when I'm 85 years old, I wanna still be able to work. I don't wanna have to have the stress and pressure of somebody telling me, hey, you're too old to work here, okay? Now, as I talked about, life comes with certain pressures and stresses, but you don't need to be stressed out, okay? Because I wanna tell you something. Stress slows you down. You ever had a Thanksgiving meal and then you just feel tired? You know why? It's because it takes a lot of energy to digest your food, okay? And this is called the itis. When I was living in Atlanta, they would always talk about, oh man, I'm gonna get the itis after I eat this Thanksgiving meal, okay? Stress does nothing good for you, okay? I want you to think about yourself. You ever look at yourself in like a pond or a lake or the ocean? If you notice, you can't see yourself when the waves are crazy, but you can see yourself when it's clear, the waters are clear, okay? And I want to share some of that problem-solving strategy with you. Your life could be very stressed. You could have a bunch of kids. You could not know how to pay your bills, whatever the case may be. I want to share a problem-solving technique with you right now that'll help you. Okay, if you can put yourself in a quiet room, no cell phone, no music, no distractions, and sit there for an hour. The best time to do this I've seen is very early in the morning, like on a Sunday or say like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., whatever, or late at night, 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night, when you're just by yourself. You just sit there for an hour, you'll be amazed. It's amazing, okay? And let's try to make our decisions from, the world is gonna push us in certain ways. One thing that, this culture around us wants us to do is to make decisions out of pressure and confusion. Oh, well, my boss wants me to do this, so I gotta do it, or, I gotta be at the daycare by a certain time, whatever the case may be. But I'm preaching to you today that let's make decisions from peace and clarity, okay? Avoid stress at all costs. It's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. Continue to watch this resonate with you. Thanks. So you've probably heard the phrase good stress before, right? It's very similar in vernacular to the word good day. I don't think there's any good day. I don't think there's any good stress except for exercise, okay? But that's different because you're getting the stress out of you, okay? Now, how do we go about avoiding stress at all costs, okay? I really mean it like, imagine a life of no stress, no worries, no fears, no consternation, none of that. Just peace all the time. That's what I'm selling you today. Actually, I'm not selling you anything. But how do you get there, okay? You get there by recognizing and seeing the abundance in you, the godliness in you, the part of you that is related to God, okay? Everyone's made in the similitude of God. I mean, we're like God. God is at peace. God is not stressed out about anything at any given time. Self-awareness of the circumstances that truly exist in your life right now is what is going to allow you to see and avoid stress at all costs, okay? Because remember, this life ends for us because of stress on our bodies, okay? Businesses break up because there's too much stress, okay? Almost everything is caused by stress. People cheat on their spouse because of stress, okay? So I really want you to think, avoid stress, keep it at bay. You do this by self-awareness. Allow yourself to see what's really going on. Okay, thank you so much. Bye, okay? Because scarcity is what creates stress, all right? Which leads to insecurities, and insecurity is the root of most of our problems, okay? We get stressed out when we procrastinate and something is due at work and you're like, oh man, I've been waiting forever. It's because of the scarcity of, a lack of a self-control in you to just do what you need to do and not procrastinate. Thinking about the stress and the pressures in your life, it's a lot of it's based in scarcity. Oh, well, let's say you're looking for friends. I can't find any good people to be friends with. A lot of people say that I can't find someone to date. is that maybe it's because you're limited mindset, you're seeing, scarcity. You're seeing something that is distorted. Humans have a way of distorting facts, okay? I don't want you to distort facts. I want you to see that there's an abundance around. There's an abundance of people. There's an abundance of opportunity. There's an abundance of places where you can fit and things can work out well for you. So I want to tell you something. Everything that you want is out there just kind of waiting for you to just be ready to receive it, okay? To be the type of person where you can accept it and be ready for it and dominate it, in a sense, meaning you completely, it can't have any control over you. And the one thing stopping you is your sin, okay? I just want to give you peace right now. The only thing stopping you from the life that you want is your sin, okay? Your laziness, your fear, all those things. The Bible says anything not done out of faith is fear, okay? This is Romans 14:23 for all my believers out there. All right, the only thing stopping you are your vices. I made a video about that a few months ago, okay? It's your short-sightedness, your blindness, that stuff is stopping you from where you want to go. Your lack of belief in yourself, okay? If you can get those sins out of you, you'll win, all right? So just breathe, okay? What you want is waiting for you. Go out and get it, okay? Earn it. Okay, someone told me you can have anything you want. You just gotta earn it, okay? It's like going to the grocery store. You first decide what you want, then you pay for it, then it's yours, okay? First decide what you want, then you pay for it, then it's yours, all right? You can win, all right? I want to tell you something about sin. You either kill it or it kills you. There is no compromise. There is no negotiation. It is out to kill you. You may as well kill it, okay, and make a better life, because sin is out to kill you and your dreams, okay? And lastly, as always, remember, unsuccessful people that make decisions based on their current situation. Oh man, the stress and pressure of the world's trying to come against me and get me to be bad. Most of our problems are because of stress, short-sightedness, shiny object syndrome. I can go on, okay? If we can get this stuff out, I'm talking about stress today, getting all the tension and pressure out of our lives, all of it, at least the internal, and having a better life, okay? Because all the good stuff you want will begin to come to you once you stop worrying about it. It's very weird, it's very strange. We're taught to stress and strive for things. If you stop stressing and striving, it'll just come. Don't ask me how I know that. I just have seen that happen in my own life, okay? And lastly, as always, successful people make decisions based on where they want to be, okay? You know what? I want a happy life of no stress. People think, oh, they want a lot of money so I can have no stress. You ever thought you could have no stress now? Because more money means more stress. That's something they don't tell you either. But more money means more responsibility. So let's get our mind off of money for a second and just focus on being at peace. Imagine having no problems. Imagine having no worries, no fears, no anxieties. It's an amazing life. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.